What is up, everybody? Welcome back to RacingDudes.com. Welcome back to another one of our top 5 horses in training lists. And boy, we have some big changes this weekend, or this week, I should say, after a big weekend of racing at Saratoga and the Travers. And we got a big racing weekend coming up this weekend at Del Mar. All right, let's get to the top 5. Number 5, I kept Elite Power at number 5. He was number 1 last week. He lost decisively to Gunite. Now, you might think, well, Gunite maybe should be ahead of him. Well, the problem is Elite Power still holds a 2-1 advantage this year as far as their head-to-head matchups. But what Gunite did with that win was mean if he can beat him one more time, maybe Gunite will be the sprinter of the year. So he has tightened the race considerably with that win. Still, though, Elite Power holds that matchup, had that long winning streak finally broken in the 4-go. So Elite Power, number 5. Number 4, Echo Zulu. I thought her ballerina was out of this world. I thought it was fantastic, all the way now, are good enough to jump her up to number 4. A lot of horses on our list also lost, so that helped Echo Zulu as well. So I'll put her at number 4. I thought she was really good in the ballerina. Number 3, Cody's Wish. Of course, disappointed in the Whitney in early August, but going to get back to what he does best, going 1 mile. And when he does, I think he'll do really, really well. So he'll stay up at number 3. Number 2, Up to the Mark, the Turf Horse. We still haven't seen a work from him in quite a while. A minor injury. We'll see how long he is out, but he stays number 2 for right now after those big grade 1 victories, including the Manhattan Stakes at Belmont Park. And finally, I put him all the way up to number 1, not only in the 3-year-old list, but in the overall list. Arcangelo, number 1 for me this week. Now, a lot of it had to do with the fact that horses that were ahead of him lost. A bunch of them lost. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that, man, did he run really well in the Travers Stakes. Now, look, you might say, wow, that's a big jump to put him up here at number 1. But as well as he ran, he left no doubt in the Travers. He beat everybody in that division. You look at the rest of the horses in training, it's like, yeah, they've kind of left the door open for somebody like an Arcangelo to sneak up there. Now, he still has a lot of work to do to remain number 1 and to stay number 1 towards the end of the year. Namely, he's going to have to go up and face older horses eventually, and we'll see if he can do that probably in the Breeders' Cup Classic. But he's in a position now where if he can win that race, I think he's going to be the horse of the year. That was very impressive to go Peter Pan, then Belmont, then Travers. I've got Arcangelo all the way up there at number 1. Like I said, mainly because of his talent, partly because there's just nobody else right now that deserves to be in that spot. So give me Arcangelo right there at number 1. An incredible story that keeps getting better, and the horse keeps getting better. And major credit to Jenna Antonucci for getting this horse ready to roll like that off of the layoff. So number 5, Elite Power for me. Number 4, Echo Zulu. Number 3, Cody's Wish. Number 2, Up to the Mark. And number 1, the new number 1, Arcangelo. All right, guys, that'll do it for this week's preview, or this week's preview, this week's list of the top 5 horses in training. Hit that like button if you like the video. Hit subscribe if you really like it. Want to get alerted anytime we do videos like this. And we'll see you next week.
RacingNews.com is your home for the best free picks for every race, every track. Summer's here. Our picks are heating up. We want you to join us in the fun. Subscribe to the Racing Dudes YouTube channel right now. Click the notification bell. You don't want to miss a single one of our awesome videos. Want to make money betting horses? Bet with the Racing Dudes.